It sounds like there's some buzz about Bremer potentially joining Manchester United. Bremer's exit clause could make the move possible. It's always exciting when big clubs are linked with players. Do you think he'd be a good fit for United? Bremer, the Torino centre-back, has been attracting attention with his performances, and Manchester United seems to be considering making a move for him. His exit clause might facilitate the transfer, making it an enticing option for the club. United's defensive line could benefit from his skills and presence. It'll be interesting to see how this transfer saga unfolds and whether Bremer ends up at Old Trafford. It's always an exciting time in the world of football when transfer rumors start swirling around. Even though the summer transfer window hasn't reopened yet in Europe, there's already plenty of speculation and gossip about potential moves. Transfer Talk is the perfect place to stay updated on all the latest buzz, from rumors to confirmed deals. With so much anticipation building up, fans are eager to see which players will be on the move and which clubs will secure the signings they need to strengthen their squads. Transfer Talk is your go-to source for all the latest updates on transfer rumors, potential signings, and completed deals in the football world. Whether it's big-name players being linked with a move to a new club, surprise transfers catching everyone off guard, or long-awaited deals finally being confirmed, Transfer Talk has you covered. Stay tuned for the latest buzz and speculation as clubs across Europe and beyond gear up for the next transfer window. Seems Bremer might have an opportunity to leave Juventus thanks to a clause in his contract. Such clauses often serve as a means for players to explore new opportunities if certain conditions are met. It'll be intriguing to see if he decides to exercise this option and if any clubs, including Manchester United, pursue him. Juventus may also have their own plans regarding Bremer's future, so it's a situation worth keeping an eye on as the transfer window approaches. Bremer's potential departure from Juventus could shake up the transfer market, especially if top clubs like Manchester United express serious interest in acquiring him. Juventus will likely weigh their options carefully, considering both the financial aspects and their defensive needs. If Bremer decides to utilize the clause in his contract, it could lead to a bidding war among interested clubs, driving up his price and making negotiations more complex. As the situation unfolds, fans and pundits alike will be eagerly following the developments surrounding Bremer's future. The clause in his contract indeed adds an interesting dimension, potentially allowing him to leave Juventus in 2025 if certain conditions are met, particularly with interest from Manchester United. Despite his importance to Juventus defense and his extended contract, there's still uncertainty about his long-term future at the club. The clause's activation in 2025, coupled with the specified transfer fee range, suggests that Juventus might have a plan in place to balance their budget while retaining the flexibility to negotiate with interested clubs. It's also noteworthy that Bremer has expressed an interest in playing in the Premier League but isn't in a hurry to leave Juventus, as evidenced by his rejection of Tottenham Hotspur's approach. This situation could make for an intriguing storyline to follow in the coming years, especially if Manchester United or other English clubs continue to show interest in acquiring Bremer's services. Bremer's situation underscores the intricacies of modern football contracts and the strategic considerations clubs must make regarding player retention and recruitment. Juventus, by including the release clause in Bremer's contract, has effectively hedged their bets, allowing them to balance financial constraints while retaining control over the player's future. Manchester United's interest adds another layer of complexity. As one of the biggest clubs in the world, their pursuit of Bremer signifies his quality and potential impact on their squad. However, Juventus' reluctance to negotiate during the January transfer window suggests they value Bremer's contributions and are not willing to part ways with him easily. Bremer's own aspirations, particularly his desire to play in the Premier League, further complicates the situation. While he remains committed to Juventus for now, his ambition may drive him towards a move to England in the future. Overall, Bremer's contract clause, coupled with the interests of both Juventus and Manchester United, creates a fascinating narrative that will undoubtedly unfold in the coming years. It's a storyline that reflects the constant evolution and negotiation within the footballing landscape.